AI is a billion-dollar industry, and just like any industry where there's that much money involved, ratings really matter. And what if I told you that the most critical AI leaderboard on the internet is slowly turning into a contest of who looks the smartest, not which model is actually the best or smartest? Because there's a website where you can use some of the best AI models in the world for free. Models that people normally pay for. And you can even make them compete head-to-head. It's called LM Arena. And here's the twist. It recently stopped being just a cool research site and became a big money company with a roughly $1.7 billion price tag. That doesn't automatically mean anything bad, but it does change incentives quick. Today, I'm giving a balanced breakdown of why LM Arena is genuinely useful, what could make it lose credibility, and what it would need to change to avoid a real downfall. And if you've never used or heard about LM Arena, I actually highly suggest it. It's basically AI Fight Club with blind judging. You type a prompt, it shows you two anonymous answers, Model A and Model B, and then you get to pick which response you think is better. Then it reveals which models those were, like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and a bunch of others. Those votes then power a public ranking like a scoreboard, based on what real people prefer. And I love it because it's a really quick way to test different AI models without subscribing to everything. When you're not in battle mode, you get to choose any model that you want to use, even models that aren't generally available to the public yet. And what's really exciting is that they just recently added video generation models, but only in battle mode. And honestly, that's probably less about gatekeeping and more about survival. Video generation is brutally expensive computationally, so if you're going to do it, you need the output to produce usable comparison data. Battle mode forces side-by-side judgments, which is way more valuable than just letting people generate random clips all day with only a little bit of feedback. And this is honestly the perfect time to have people start voting on video models, because AI video still isn't consistently production usable. Yes, it can look amazing in short moments, but fast motion, complex movement, and character consistency can fall apart. If you remember the early viral AI videos like Will Smith eating spaghetti, the tech has improved a lot since then, but it's still fighting its way out of that era. That means it is a lot easier right now for people to tell which video model is better in a side-by-side comparison. So all of that sounds pretty great for LM Arena. But why do I still think that LM Arena has tough times ahead if they're doing better than ever before and they're expanding? What changed recently is that LM Arena isn't just a community experiment anymore. It's a for-profit company that raised a lot of money, and investors are treating it like it could become a core piece of the AI ecosystem. Think of it like this. If you control the scoreboard that everyone looks at, you can influence reputations, headlines, and even which AI products people choose. That's a powerful position, and it comes with a lot of pressure. And on top of that, here is the uncomfortable truth. When you're comparing the results from two frontier text generation AI models, the answers are often so close that most people can't reliably tell which one is actually better in a quick head-to-head vote. Not because people are dumb, but because the differences can be tiny, like a subtle factual error, a missing edge case, or a confident claim that sounds right but isn't. So voting can suddenly drift from more correct to more convincing. A year ago, many people would trust an output from ChatGPT or Gemini models that confidently hallucinated as much as they confidently told the truth. As it stands now, LM Arena only really works when the difference between models is obvious. But when models are neck and neck, people start voting based on how confident the model is, by the formatting, friendliness, length, and just tone. The scary part is that those traits are super easy to optimize for. So the leaderboard can slowly become less about best AI models and more about the best at winning quick comparisons. And that can become a huge measurement problem. And you can actually see this same exact trend when you compare the stats on the latest Gemini model and the latest ChatGPT model. So you'll notice that although Gemini scores the highest on humanity's last exam, or the HLE exam, the actual intelligence of ChatGPT is higher. This means that Gemini is optimized to perform better on this specific test, even though ChatGPT is actually a smarter model at the moment. There's a basic rule in life. When a scoreboard becomes famous, people start training to win that scoreboard. So even without cheating, models will get tuned to sound more certain or confident and to avoid saying, "I'm not sure." Over time, you risk a weird outcome. Models can get better and better at looking right faster than they get at being right. In fact, let me show you an example of this. So here's a classic riddle, but with a tiny twist. Vote in your head which AI model is actually smarter. The prompt is, a farmer needs to cross a river with a wolf, a goat, and a cabbage. The wolf is a vegetarian. The goat likes cabbage. The boat can only hold the farmer and one item. What is the simplest way to cross? Answer A gives you this impressive-looking 7-step table. It does the whole classic swap routine, and it's wrong, because it's solving the original version, not this version of the question. It didn't actually read the prompt, it just recognized the pattern and regurgitated the memorized solution. So answer B says, wait, if the wolf is a vegetarian, he won't eat the goat. So you don't need the complex swapping. Just take them across one by one. Answer B actually reasoned. Because the rules changed, the solution changes. But here's the trap. If you're scrolling fast or not looking into it too deeply, answer A looks smarter. It has structure and feels more rigorous. It matches the riddle that you remember. On a leaderboard, confident complexity often beats the actual truth. And here's where things can get a bit messy. LM Arena isn't only a public voting site, it's a real business with meaningful revenue, around $30 million a year so far, largely from selling AI evaluations to enterprises. And here's the headline risk problem. Leaderboard company takes money from the labs it ranks. Even if everything is perfectly fair behind the scenes, that's the kind of storyline that can explode online because the incentive looks questionable from the outside. And don't get me wrong, I still think that LM Arena is one of the coolest ways to try frontier AI models without paying for a stack of subscriptions. But free platforms at scale creates a lot of pressure. Growth, engagement, and being the place that everyone talks about. And at that scale, you also have to fight bots, manipulation attempts, and coordinated gaming. Even the belief that results are gameable can cause a serious lack of trust for the platform. And without trust, the leaderboard has no meaning. So if LM Arena wants to stay trusted at massive scale, it may need stronger walls between the public leaderboard and the paid evaluation business. This can mean third-party audits, transparency reports, clear separation of teams, and stronger anti-gaming measures so credibility isn't just real, but obvious. And the good news is that this doesn't mean that LM Arena is doomed. It just means that it needs to evolve. What would make it stronger is making ties smarter, so people aren't forced into coin flips when answers are indistinguishable, and weighing votes by how confident the voter is. It can also use more rigorous protocols where correctness matters most, implementing fact checks and layering in expert evaluations. And if LM Arena does these things well, it could become the most trusted public measurement layer in AI, not just a fun site where you can get unlimited free generations. Because right now, the core risk is simple. As AI models get so good that most people can't tell the difference, the leaderboard can start measuring presentation more than truth. And once big money and reputations get involved, trust becomes the entire game. Comment down below, truth or vibes? What do you think wins the most on LM Arena right now? And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.